reading a fucking article on the new
Well,
Prey.
at least you weren't reading the comments. That's
Exactly. So there's some details on what the new Prey is that just came out like an hour ago.
I heard you can pick to be either a man or a woman, I believe.
Great.
That's the newest. That's the newest news I've heard on Prey. I haven't heard much lately.
Prey is not a who the fuck is this? Raphael Colantonio, that's the director of Prey, has said that Prey is not a sequel. It is not a remake. It has no tie with the original. You have to look at it like a reimagining of the idea. It's not horror. The psychological thriller dimension is more around the theme of identity. Who are you exactly as Morgan? I guess Morgan's the character in the trailer.
Morgan.
Yeah, exactly.
Morgan.
Who are you exactly as Morgan? That's a really weird way to frame a question. Like, who are you exactly?
Who are you, Morgan?
As Morgan. But I'm not Morgan. No, but if you were to answer the question, who are you exactly as Morgan, how would you answer? I'm Morgan. Like, that's a really weird question.
Prey, I believe you have me confused with someone else.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not. Don't know who you're talking about. This Morgan. No, but seriously, who are you exactly as Morgan?
Morgan Webb.
He also clarified that Prey is not just shooting. It's more like a hybrid game where there's narrative mixed with action, mixed with a little bit of an RPG layer.
So it's gonna be a shooter with RPG elements. I mean, I don't know.
There is combat, though, where you'll fight using powers learned from aliens in addition to weapons. These come in more traditional forms, like shotguns, as well as, in inverted commas, some gadgets.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. There's a lot of interesting gadgets that you can use that are not meant for combat, but somehow work out. That's a quote from Colantonio. There's a lot of interesting gadgets that you can use that are not meant for combat, but somehow work out.
What? Somehow work out? You made the game. You should probably know how they work out.
Like, yeah, we just threw some shit in there and just saw what fucking stuck. Like, that's not the way you sell your game. What the... If you like arcane games, those games that blend narratives and simulation and some choices and a lot of player exploration, Prey is going to be that game for you.
Oh, what is this game?
I don't fucking know.
This game has a crisis of fucking identity, man. Who cares about Morgan? I want to know what Prey is.
I love how, like, the first comment on this article is just kind of saying, like, this doesn't make sense. He quotes the Prey is not a sequel, it is not a remake, it has no tie with the original thing, and just says, this doesn't make sense. If you are reimagining the idea, it is tied to the original.
There are some very lucid people in the GameSpot comments I've noticed. There's people who actually they're thinking with their brains. Yeah.
Well, apart from Commando Agent, who says, then I have no interests in it. Great.
Did he say than?
No, he said then.
Ah, damn. I love when they say than. It gives it this little state. Then I have no... it just gives it an accent immediately. Then I have none.
Let's see what SB Newsom has to say. All the idiot gamers will come in saying, why name it Prey then? Well, reimagining the IP doesn't require using the released source material. First of all, what we got out of Prey wasn't what the original concept was supposed to be. If you were a gamer before consoles made gamers brain dead, you would learn that Prey was a very different than what we got in 2006. You don't just not use a name when there is a world already built around an IP. There is a major difference between make a game that utilizes nothing from the IP as opposed to a game that utilizes the IP but not the stuff from another game. It's not a remake or reboot because it's not removing anything from the world, and it's not a sequel or remake of the previous game. How the fuck is that so hard to grasp, Nico?
Who's this guy think he is? Writing on games?
I'll say it again. How hard... So he says, how the fuck is that so hard to grasp? Then immediately after says, I'll say it again. How hard is it for people to grasp this?
Oh god, I was hoping my name was actually in there somehow.
It's bad enough when gamers judge games for being like another game instead of its own merits. Yet gamers still can't grasp the concept of IPs. And then the guy that replies to his comment says, lighten up there, Francis, it's gonna be okay. I love the comments. This is great.
Line up there, friends. Come on.
Oh man, we should probably wrap up. We've been going quite a while.